What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in War3zuk, and tonight it is Horde Night. So, I'm going to take you through a couple things here quick. Got a couple storage chests placed down for us to drop some stuff off as we come over. Got the hatches placed down, and one of the first things I wanted to say was you guys have been commenting some really great tips and suggestions, and one of you actually helped me figure out why the hatch was not placed there. And the reason for it is it had no support. I didn't put a ladder down below it to support the hatch, and that was the problem. There was no ladder there and it needed support, so we ended up placing a block behind it, and that works as well. But yeah, I had forgot to put down my ladder, so that was the reason why the hatch didn't work. So anyway, we got our two hatches placed down. They're not upgraded, they're just the V ones. I didn't bring any materials to upgrade them. But I got all of our bars upgraded to iron, so they're 2500 HP. We got our guns modded out. Now, I'm not using the sniper rifle for Horde Night for, a few reasons. And the main reason being, it's a sniper rifle. Are we really going to use that for Horde Night? It could work because of our setup, but I want to save that for after Horde Night and basically use that kind of how it's supposed to be used. So anyway, I just put a drum mag mod on here. So this thing has 35 round capacity. Now, yeah, that's absolutely insane. Unfortunately, it is only a grade 1, so we're not able to do a whole lot with it. But it's going to be fantastic with 35 round capacity. So another thing one of you guys suggested was making the grinder to make gunpowder with. Now that is one hell of a suggestion, because honestly I forget that you can actually get stuff like that in the game. I'm so used to using the chem station, like on Darkness Falls, I always forgot that you could use the mortar and pestle to make gunpowder with. So I always forget that stuff like that is there. We have the art of mining all the way done, so we can craft the stacks of like the gunpowder and stuff like that. But the grinder, we actually have unlocked. So in order to unlock that, you just need the schematic for it. But it's relatively cheap to make, and this is going to be fantastic for us after Horde Night, because the plan is after Horde Night, we want to get into some ammo and some other gun crafting. We need to find certain schematics as well to make that happen. So before we get this kicked off, let me turn the audio down. I normally have it up a bit when I'm playing off camera, just so I can, our air conditioner is really loud here. So I normally have it up a little bit high, and then I turn the air conditioner off when I make my videos, so it doesn't interfere. But anyway, yeah, Horde Night's about to kick off. After Horde Night, ammo and gun crafting, we need to find ourselves the robotic sledge yet. Yeah, there's tons of stuff we need to do. We're going to work on the class quests a lot too. Now, one other thing I want to say real quick before the zombies start pouring on in here is for Horde Nights, I do have my days set back to the stock 1 hour difficulty, or 1 hour setting. And the reason for that is I do like a shorter Horde Night versus having the long Horde Nights. So they're walking through them. And the reason I chose slugs for this is because they penetrate. So they will go through, and the zombies want to be a little bit of a... They do that for a while. They come and they'll attack that stuff for a while. But anyway, just keep going with this, and eventually they make their way up here. They shouldn't be busting into the bottom too much. But it's just sometimes they're not exactly the smartest creatures in the world. This thing does take a little bit to reload. It's not the fastest gun reload wise, but as you guys can see, the slugs do penetrate. So this thing is absolutely fantastic. I love the auto shotgun on here. I honestly can't wait to find a max grade one at the trader and get it all decked out. Oh, this ain't even loaded. Whoops. So this thing's just got a couple simple mods on it. This is nothing special. This is just our normal pump shotgun. It's got a reflex sight on it, and I think it's got got a foregrip on it. Had to look because I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. And of course we do have our M4 yet, which I am honestly still surprised that this thing is burst fire. Because it does say in the description it is full auto, so... Ooh, definitely don't let them hit us. Nurses give MRSA, so don't want to get hit. Yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. This is almost a bit of a cheese. And the buckshot does still penetrate. So as you guys could see there, it did hit and kill all 3. And there it did 4. Ooh, it didn't quite kill her, but it still hit 4 zombies in a row. That is insane. And that's a vulture spitting at us from somewhere. Just gonna tuck ourselves back up in here a little bit. And I'm not sure where he's at. Could actually, if we need to, we can always just close that up and then find the vulture. There he is. And then just open it back up and continue. Figured I'd switch instead of trying to reload there. Now that's zombie venom, or I'm sorry, spider venom, or spider radiation rather. Good lord, if I could actually spit it out. It's spider radiation. Now that is something that happens when you get tagged by the spider zombies. It's not too big of a deal. It does take a decent chunk of health though, so just got to be careful of that. We have tons of med bandages though, so it's not a big deal. But now the vultures are kind of a problem. The vultures do also give us super bugs, like the nurses, and there's 2 other zombies that also give super bugs. One is one's Bollocks rot, and the other is what the hell was it? Brain herpes or something? I think it was, because there's bird flu, brain herpes, Bollocks rot, and MRSA are the four super bugs right now. So definitely nasty things to get. That's what those special med kits are for, and we don't want to have to use them if we don't have to. So. Now sometimes I just let the zombies hit me if I know they're not one that gives the super bugs. I don't really care too much. We can afford to take a couple hits. We only have 2 pieces of armor on us that are actually doing anything at the moment. Our other 3 are actually out of durability at the moment, so that's alright. It's not a big deal. They're crap armor anyway. I think we got a couple pieces of pad. Well, actually, our iron boots might still have some durability left on them, but I know our 2 pieces of padded armor that we haven't replaced are absolutely junk. So actually take a look here, and those 2 right there, the gloves and the legs, are both done. We could repair them, but they actually cost a repair kit to fix, and I'm not going to waste a repair kit on padded armor, to be honest. It's just, I don't think it's worth it. Oops. One nice thing about the shotgun, if you don't kill them, it does tend to slow them down. Most of the time, it will actually slow them down. And there's still a lot of them that are still playing in the spikes for some reason. Not sure why. Oops, missed that shot. Not sure why they're playing in the spikes. But we're on a different wave already. If you guys haven't noticed, the zombies coming from the left now instead of our right. So they're coming from the east instead of the west now. But the waves are not like Darkness Falls, as far as like you get specific things in certain waves. Like for instance, Darkness Falls will have it where you get like an animal spawn, like a wave that's basically aggressive animals, or like what do you call them? The Night Stalkers, stuff like that. On here, it's just kind of, you basically get a mix of stuff. Now, I don't think right now that the mod has everything in it, like as far as the special zombies, the giants, all that other sort of thing. Those weird guys that carry, that all of a sudden pop up with the skull and the horns on them. Those sort of things I don't believe are in the mod right now. I don't think those are coming out until the game goes into its stable release. So that's the base game, by the way, not the mod. The mod is still just an experimental overhaul at the moment. But when 7 Days to Die actually goes stable, that's when, as far as I know, that's when like Darkness Falls will come out for sure. Once he gets everything ironed out for the stable release, and damn it, I missed him twice. But that's when that will come out, and whoops, man, I'm not doing too good with the shots. But that's when that will come out. That's when I assume War of the Walkers will come out, and that's when I also assume that the War3zuk mod will get its final stable build for that particular alpha. So that can't be it already. Oh, I was gonna say, there's no way that's it. It just hit midnight. Yeah, now we get another east spawn, and the one thing I do want to point out with this auto shotgun is the sight for it is terrible, and I'll show you why. So when you zoom in, you're blocked by that front sight on it, so you can't actually see what you're even shooting at. I do hope that that gets changed, because that's, I don't know, that just looks horrible in my opinion, that you can't actually see what you're shooting at when that's up. Funneling in pretty good now. Now they're avoiding the spikes because they're spawning far enough out, so that's fantastic. Eventually we will have blade traps down in there. Now, oh, here comes a vulture. He's spitting at me. Oh, that actually hit him. Awesome. So yeah, one of you guys also had mentioned that vultures do spit now with the newest update. And yes, if we would have left our wooden bars up, oh my god, then vultures would have just melted through the wooden bars like no tomorrow. That would have been a huge problem. But I did go ahead and I crafted up enough forged iron. I think I ended up with just enough too. I think we had like 1 forged iron left over. So we ended up with just enough to upgrade all our bars. So that was fantastic. Oops, there's another vulture. As soon as he gets closer, I'll take him out. There we go. Now, thank God, when they spit, that they can't infect you with that super bug. Because, can you imagine that, if the vultures could spit and infect you with bird flu? That would be horrendous, wouldn't it? If vultures could just spit on you and all of a sudden you have it, that would be terrible. So we're going to play around with them for a little bit. Got a ton of ammo, so I'm not too worried about the shotgun. Just makes so short work of these guys. It's absolutely fantastic. I honestly can't wait till we get the sledge turret up and running, so I can show you guys how that works on here, because it's funny. It really is. It's funny when it punches them and then they just like tip over off there, and yeah, it's great. But anyway, this is working pretty good. I don't have my AP ammo in this for Horde Night. Now, yeah, I could have, but I just, you know, I wanted to save it for now in case we do run into like some tougher Horde Nights later on. I mean, I'm sure Horde Nights will pick up, and you know, eventually we'll start seeing like the feral whites and shit like that. So, oops, hold on. Oh, she's the one that gives brain herpes. That's what. No, she gives bollocks. Oops, my apology. She gives bollocks rot. That's what it is. So apparently the stripper still does have infection on her, but could not remember who gave the bollocks rot. So I guess now we know, and that appears to be the end of the spawners. So, whoops. Excuse you, I'm busy. Trying to prevent MRSA here. Still a couple of them down there that are being kind of, I don't even know. Get out. be patient. I'll kill you soon enough. Oh, there's actually a crawler too. Oh, they're spawning from behind now. I see. Probably shouldn't be standing out here in case a vulture comes, but we already got one super bug. Why not get more than one, right? Little crawler's making his way up. You know, I almost think this horde base is just too effective in a way. I mean, the zombies are like, I don't know. Doesn't this almost just feel too easy? Yep. You can go flying over, I'll get you. Oh, he missed. This just feels too easy, I think. I mean, the zombies really have no prayer in hell, honestly. They really don't. I mean, unless they bust out our whole bottom over there, whole bottom of the base, they aren't gonna be able to do much. Oh, we got a dog. Now, another thing we are going to get into after Horde Night is going to be farming. We're going to be starting to make some seeds and starting to grow some crops and stuff like that. Specifically, I'm going to work on doing like a lot of goldenrod, chrysanthemum kind of thing, because I do want to start making purified water. Now, the reason for purified water is, well, and yes, we could also use the purifying tablets to do some crafting with, but the one recipe for pure water is coal, murky water, goldenrod, and chrysanthemum. Now, another thing we also have to look into doing is getting like I believe it's called the working oven or working stove, something like that, and get that up and running, because that's gonna help us for the amount of items that we need to actually put into our cooking stuff. So we're gonna get into that. We got a lot of stuff actually to get into after Horde Night. So our next episode is gonna be packed with a lot of crafting. We're not gonna get to looting like the. Oh, he almost knocked me off. I'm not a big fan of that green color though. That green color is kind of rough, kind of hard on the eyes. Man, that soldier guy was a little bit tough. Go ahead and hit one of them quick. Wrong guy. Yeah, like I said, the shotgun's so overpowered as far as using it on this base. It's just insane. There we go. There's no vultures coming. Surprised there isn't any more vultures coming, to be honest. Thank you. Still coming yet, that's good. I had it on my off-camera playthrough where I got really short Horde Nights. I'm not sure why, but right after midnight, every Horde Night, that would be it. Right after midnight, every time. And I'm not sure why, but it was like only 2 short waves each time. So I'm not sure why that was, but it was kind of nice for saving ammo, don't get me wrong, but ammo's not really a problem. Like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of ammo crafting. I'll be doing a lot of resource harvesting off camera overnight again, and we're going to be making tons of the ammo, a lot of the new stuff, because we're going to be playing around with the newer guns as well. And yeah, we're going to need tons of ammo, and some of it's kind of expensive. The 50 cal rounds are a bit on the spendy side, but then again, you also have rounds like the 45 ACP, which cost 1 of each, kind of like the 9mm, so they're super cheap and they're just a great weapon. The hybrid AK, which another one you mentioned in the comment section, is an absolutely fantastic weapon. It does pretty good damage, and it runs on the really cheap ammo. That spider zombie just has like a thing with doing like some jumping. Are you good? There we go. He almost knocked me off. Oh, we're gonna get a horde night all the way through till daylight. That's awesome. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised by that. Oh, damn it, he got me before I pulled the trigger. That's alright. No. No MRSA to go with the herpes, or the bollock rod, sorry. Couple more left, and that's it. See, you shoot him and he slows down. Isn't that awesome? There we go, she's dead. And let's hop down on the crawler. Ready? Oh, I missed. Alright, so we leveled up a few times overnight. That was pretty good. That was a lot of zombies. It was pretty easy. Obviously, you know, me standing out there like that and missing a few shots got me hit a bunch of times, but that's not a problem. I mean, I'm not honestly not worried about that. It was fun, and it's a heck of a design. I do like the style of this base, but in a way, without the extra special zombies that are part of the mod, it's almost a little bit easy. But that's all right. You know, I'm not complaining that it's too easy. You know, we could always make it harder. We could increase the difficulty. This is just going to be, obviously, this is not going to be our permanent playthrough because there'll be, oh, we finally got it. We get it after Horde Night. We finally got the robotic sledge. That is awesome. But we still do need to spec into the robotics inventor thing. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. Is it robotics inventor? Yeah, it is. Because that way we can place down 2 of them. Now, I have not tried it with 2 yet, so I know how it looks with 1, but I have not tried it with 2 yet, and I do not plan on trying it with 2 off camera. I plan on waiting to see how that works on camera with you guys. Now, this base is not exactly how I made it off camera either, so it is quite a bit different, and wow, we definitely did some serious damage to the ground here. Look at that, we went through a whole tile. Oh, one thing, when the 4th of July come around, oh, we got another one. Awesome. That's awesome. Now we got both of them that we need. Unless we can get some better ones. If we can get some grade 6 ones, obviously we'll swap them out. But yeah, we got 2 of them now, so that's fantastic. But as I was going to say, when the 4th of July had come around, I did want to make a 4th of July video to show something. And what I wanted to show is these little pipe bombs here actually look like fireworks if you throw them straight up in the air during the night. If you light the damn thing first, that would help. But if you throw them straight up, uh-oh, that was almost bad. But yeah, it actually looks like fireworks. I was gonna make a video of that, and then I had a problem. I had a problem with my computer and couldn't make the video for 4th of July. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that because I thought that was kind of funny. Obviously, it's a little bit late for it, but you know, it's still, I wanted you guys to see that. It's kind of funny. I know it's kind of a little bit odd too, but you know, it's still kind of neat, so I figured I'd show you guys that. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. No, it's not. We need to go cure our Bollocks rot quick. So I'll run back over to our base here, and we're gonna go ahead and get that taken care of quick. Like I said, next video is going to be a lot of crafting and stuff like that. We got a lot of stuff to get done and get worked on. Some new guns and stuff we'll work on as well at some point. But anyway, we need a Bollocks rot kit. So that is that one. Awesome. Go ahead and take that. And you get, I believe it's an hour before this. Yeah, you get an hour. Tell it's going to kill you, and then you get 60 seconds to basically watch yourself die. So anyway, you just take this and it cures you right up. So I'm not sure why the animation has you drinking an injector like that, but that's kind of funny as well. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Next video, you guys know what to expect, so be prepared for that. We're going to be doing some class questing, lots of crafting, getting ready on our farm, lots of stuff like that, new guns potentially as well, if we have all the materials for it and stuff like that. So anyway, we'll catch you guys then. Thank you guys so much for being here, and see you guys there.